See, at that time, I didn't really, I was just, because I didn't have anything to compare it to. I mean, now looking back, I just see how lucky I was, how blessed I was.
Right.
And then I left the business. I left the business in 1992, 1993. I left the business for close to 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a good break for you, you think?
It was a very good break for me. Because the other thing, this is the other thing about the business, if you will. Robert Duvall once has said,
one of my greatest actors,
yeah.
untouchable, because he's untouchable to me. Tell me, bring me the honey, then, because I want to hear that story.
You can see it's this.
Not yet, but is that Gary Evans? He's coming. We're gonna come to Gary. He was busy. He was stuck in traffic. We're having the conversation, Gary. When we're done with the show, Mama's gonna come to you, because we don't have a chair for you in the mic.
I'll sit next to Danny. I just want to be with him for a second. I want to share something about the Actors Studio. It's positive.
Yeah, but how do if Dane can help us out to set that up, I wish we could. Let's talk to Dean and see if we can make. Yeah, we can do that. You see, that's the voice of God. So let's leave it as that for now.
I'll sit next to him.
I don't know how we're gonna do that, Danny.
Photobomb, though.
Followed by, but you don't have a mic.
That's all right. I don't need to talk. You can talk.
Gary, he's blocking the camera. That's okay. Let him be. This is what happens. Everything is. I love you, Gary. Everything is absolutely possible. What I'm gonna do is that we're gonna keep talking. But this is interesting how he wants to jump in. This is crazy. Bring a chair and then you sit, and you'll sit next to your man, if you will. It's kind of interesting because when he called me like 10 minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago, I said, Sissy, I'm stuck in traffic. He said, there's nothing that I can do. So I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. We're talking about the craft. Robert Duvall. That was the story.
Yeah. So Robert Duvall in an interview with, I think it was with maybe Bob Costas. It was with somebody.
Right.
So somebody asked, who's your favorite actor? Who do you like? So he said Stephen Hill. Which is not something that I don't think the normal person would say, oh yeah, Stephen Hill is the great, he's a tremendous actor, don't get me wrong, but he's not a flashy, in other words, he plays these big flashy parts that you would say, oh God, what a performance, right?
Right.
But it's because it's just his believability, seamlessness, just as you're watching a human being reacting under certain circumstances. Stephen Hill left acting for a couple of years.
Stephen Hill.
And his thing was, well, I'm a character actor. So this is the thing, to be a character actor, I have to play human beings. I have to play real human beings. What happens is you start being an actor. There's nothing that you can bring to anything. Except I'm the guy who, this is my third call back for something. I missed out on this thing yesterday. So-and-so's got this thing that I really should have got, this part that I really should have got. You know what I mean? And that's what you become. You become this thing. You stop being a real human being. You stop being a person. Yeah. And probably one of the biggest things, like I was talking about talent. This is all my subjective point. Who knows?
No,
what the hell is this
I'm taking you in.
Yeah.
It's quick
stuff.
It's
you can't deny talent.
No,
the other thing, too, is that the greatest teacher of acting is our own experiences as human beings.
Yeah.
So you can't bypass that.
No.
So love, loss, death, aspirations, all these different things, disappointments, frustrations, yearnings.
Right.
All the stuff that's all part and parcel of the human condition.
Right.
You can't suspend that.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
And then you can see when a person you can see like different actors and actresses of certain weight. When they're bringing something, it gets beyond technical.
Right.
You see that they're bringing
that
parts of
emotional
themselves.
life to it.
Yeah. They're
when you see
that
people on the screen that you just want, oh my God, I just want to die for him. I want to die for her.
Yeah.
Because they give you everything they got. And Gary, I'm hoping that we can see you. We're going to go to you.
Sissy, we cannot
we can't.
see you no
Okay.
matter what happens.
All right, that's okay, Gary. Stay where you at. I'm talking to you. We're going to keep talking. When we're done with the interview, we're going to talk. We're going to keep talking so we keep going.
Oh, I have something to say about the studio. It's really cool.
It's really cool. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna
we'll
get
switch
into
seats
it.
in a minute. But
We
finish
gotta
your
get
answer,
into
Dan.
it.
It's good to see you,
Is
brother.
he in frame?
Nice seeing you,
See you,
buddy.
man.
That's you see, this is beautiful.
He's not in frame. If he
He's
is,
not
he
in frame.
covers
That's
your
okay.
face.
Glorious, that's okay. And don't, if you block the camera one more time, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill
I'll
myself.
stand behind him. How about this? Am I in?
I
like
guess
this.
you're in now,
No.
Danny. No,
all
just come here in the middle. Just stay in the middle.
all
Stay in
right.
the middle and just kneel in the middle.
All right.
Now I think you are in frame. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Pretty good. So
Danny,
now we
I
can
like
see
the
you.
ascot, brother.
Now I know we can see him now. We can see him.
We got to talk about that. Watch
We're
later.
gonna talk.
I've
we
known
were-
this man for 31 years.
I know,
We
for
go back a
31
long way,
years,
back
and
to the
like we were
village in
saying, and I was
Herbert
like
Burger.
getting into it, and Dee's
I
moving
was
the
telling her
chair.
about Clay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I got to pick up what I missed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish
see.
we can rewind the whole
no,
thing.
I'll watch it later. I'll watch it. Go ahead. You talking? You know.
We're talking, but I'm here that they find that you made it. He's very deep.
Danny, he's
Gary.
wonderful. He's great.
Ooh, no, you
He's
go
the real
deep.
deal.
Yeah, I can tell, I can sense it, because you know what? When you have the real deal, somebody said it. I don't know who said it, but when you have the real deal in front of you, you kind of like get nervous a little bit inside.
Get out of here.
No.
Not with me. With me?
I'm a little bit like, well, I maybe you don't
He's
see
like,
it
he's-
because
Come on.
maybe you don't see it because I kind of like, but it's like you have these. What are you guys talking? Then
I
I'm
said it
not
was
allowed
your
to
birthday.
hear.
It was your birthday
yesterday.
yesterday. I got you a present.
You got me a
See, well,
present?
see, no, what I do is I buy stuff that I like, and sometimes there was an extra copy of something called The Beautiful People by
Oh,
William
yeah,
Saroyan.
William Saroyan.
I've never read it, but I love the title, and I said, The Beautiful People, you're a beautiful person, happy birthday.
Beautiful people.
yesterday.
Wait, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is
Isn't that
so.
sweet?
I have no idea if it's any good.
I don't know. I'm not familiar. I love Saroyan.
Well,
though.
Saroyan wrote The Time
Yeah.
of Your Life, which is like my dream play.
Yeah,
but,
it's beautiful, beautiful.
Listen, I'm
Thank
sorry
you.
I was late. Misunderstanding the whole way. and
That's okay. It
I
happens.
got put in a jail cell, dude.
No.
Look at this. Yes.
No, it's not. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Let's breathe, Gary. We're
No, it's
talking.
over. It's over. It's behind me. It's a misunderstanding. It's all worked out.
Misunderstanding. This is when actor's imagination is.
This is great. I mean, this
No,
is
no, it happened.
this is acting.
No,
this
it's okay.
I'll show you my
this is an
summary.
actor's
No,
life.
that's okay.
I have to be in
This
court
is-
April 16th,
this
which
is-
I
yeah,
have to.
you can show
I
me
can't
all
go
the
to San
paperwork
Francisco.
if
This is an actor's life.
Baby, trust
Jail
me.
cell. A few
I
minutes later, you're in an
know.
interview.
I know.
Scotch planes,
This is the
jet-
deal.
so-
No, give me this. I want to
That's
keep
my
it.
ticket. I got final
This is
paid. I go
just the
back.
most beautiful. You see, anything can
I
happen.
haven't even spit on the sidewalk.
That's an actor's life.
No, you know what it is, Gary.
Brother,
I
you're
show
fine.
you now, guys. Let's keep
Yeah,
it.
let's keep it real. Okay.
No, we keep what real. It's
Well,
not
this
that we
is-
have to
this is
keep it
real.
real, baby. This is
It
real
gets
as
more
it
real
gets.
as it goes on.
This is
Hey,
as real
these
as it
guys are
gets.
great, man. I said, thank you for your service. And when I was on the phone with you, I said, hey, I'm on the way. And I'm like, oh, and the guys are like, really? I'm like, oh, shit, that's why I got picked up in the first place. And then there was a misunderstanding with the ticket that I paid a personal assistant was supposed
This is new. This is what we
You know,
can.
another
Keep going.
time.
Can bring it on, baby.
Yeah, and I told a friend of mine, Alexander Vino. She said, she posted something on Facebook. She goes, I need to hire a personal assistant, preferably an actor, preferably. I'm like, no, just call a temp agency. I've learned my lesson. Now I've really learned my
You
lesson.
learn your lessons with actors.
I've never been in jail though. You
I
been in
tell-
one?
I don't know if you.
Yes, I have.
What
I
you guys
have.
have to say.
So I was just saying, you can't beat experience. So
You
yes,
can't
we've
beat
been in the jail
experience,
cell.
man.
So Rob Lax, we're gonna use this somewhere.
Oh, Rob, you're talking about him. I like
Yeah,
his picture
yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's pretty deep. I mean, all his work and how he jumped into the business and how lucky he was and how blessed. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't take stuff like that for granted. When you
No.
look back in time and you say, oh, wait a second.
No, it's true.
I'm working
true.
in Hollywood. I'm working with all these actors. I'm learning the craft. I'm jumping into the waters. I'm taking risks. I'm afraid. I got courage. I want to fight.
And
It's
that's-
pretty amazing,
That
Danny.
Sissy,
It
that
is.
Sissy is what we're doing, or what we're attempting to do with this film. Danny is incredible. He's played
I
every
can
role in this film. He's shifted
sense
roles so
it.
many times. Now, there's a certain guy that we really, really want for Detective Art Barrett, and he's perfect for it. And if he can't do it, he's going to do it. And guess what? He was going to do about 10 different roles, and he said, where do you want me? Where do you need me? It's like kids saying, what do you want me, coach?
Yeah. I play
And we
whatever.
got, and you know what? We're gonna pull this off. We're gonna do it right, and There's a guy who's become sort of a leader of this pack, and he doesn't even know it yet. And everybody keeps talking about Mickey Rourke, and he talks about
But
if
that's
they
the
can't
man right
bring
there.
it, F them. They can't bring it, F them.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've certain people I talked to, and they said, well, let me know when you're gonna shoot. We'll show up and do it. And I'm like, that's like a day player. Why would I give you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
we want people, and you know what, the actors don't need to do anything at this point. Basically, they're lined up, ready to get paid, which is what they should be doing. I've had several say, I'm already at work on it. I said, just relax, wait. We get closer to getting greenlit, then we'll talk and we'll figure it out. But that's why I love Nimi Hendrix, because
He was here last week. I wanted to
Yeah,
clarify he was
and
a
his
guest
favorite
last week.
directors are my favorite directors. You know, it was
Yeah,
Kazan,
Tarantino.
Tarantino,
Yeah.
Darren Aronofsky, and Martin Scorsese.
Right.
And I thought, you know, he's great, man. He's awesome.
Yeah.
And he works the same way that I do. He's like, just hire the right actor and get out of the way. And I told
And say very little
Yeah.
to the actor when
Yeah,
you're directing the
yeah.
actor.
Yeah, yeah,
I heard the great directors don't say much.
No, what you do is instead of giving
Right?
them line readings or
Yeah.
something, you just pull them aside, and this is where Kazan talked about you need to know your actors.
That's correct.
And you pull them aside and you say, remember that time you're on a boat and you're fishing and it rained? You're like, you know, how that felt? Think about that. And you need a few minutes? No. Okay, let's go. And, you know, our goal here, and it's our goal, it's not my goal. I mean, when I started, I mean, nobody believed in me, and I said, okay, I walk alone. And then I realized, nope, I walk with Danny, I walk with you.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of people. And
There's a lot of
today,
wonderful
I got the
people out
greatest.
there, baby. It's a lot of still. It's a tough world, but we have to see the good, man. We can't concentrate. We gotta see the light. These actors sometimes, you know what happens with actors, with people in the business, man. They get too much cut in stuff that happened 45 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't live in the past. The past is dust. Move on. Do the play. Do the script. Do the film, make it happen. We have to make it easier.
Yeah, you know, this
Yeah.
is the thing, though. The same thing that makes you a great actor can also kill you.
Right.
That sensitivity and that openness,
Yes.
that whole thing,
Yes.
that emotional.
Where you go? Then
Get my
stay there.
glasses, get my glasses.
And you're blocking. Yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry,
love
sorry,
that.
sorry,
I love
sorry.
this. That's okay. Sit and do not move, Dan.
I'm not going to move, I just want to get my glasses.
Gary,
so
I'm
you
gonna.
can-
that emotional storm that
Yeah.
makes for a good actor,
I know.
Yes.
that can be our undoing, too. It could be your death.
Yeah. It can kill you easily.
kill you.
Easily. But that's why we love, and that's why you want
There
to
we
say
go.
something that you want. Now you have the glasses, and you see, now do you get the credits? Now you get the glasses on. Now we're ready to go.
I'm
Beautiful.
old, Danny.
So
We're
what are
old,
we
man.
doing?
Hey,
We're taking
man.
back from the.
You know,
I
I
left mine at home.
we're getting old, and there's another guy who's getting old, and I had the greatest conversation with him yesterday for about 6 hours, and I thought, okay, this is payback for all the hours that, you know, that I talk on the phone. And I learned something from a great mentor, you know, Sandra, who said, save the energy, save the words for the show. And so once we get to, you know, that point, you know, I'm going to do the Steve McQueen, just a nod and a word, save that energy, save the magic. And that's why I was telling the actors, hold off, because, you know, we got to go through some more stuff. But it all looks good. Oh, I talked to, remember I had you call John Michael Bolger.
Yeah.
And I said, you tell him one thing. You ask him who he loves the most, who he respects the most at the Actors Studio. And I said, if he gives you my name, I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
And he did, and I called him. We talked for 6 hours.
I know.